Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at ITC 2025 with Stephen Sills. He's the CEO of Bowhead Specialty. And we just got out of a really awesome panel discussion where you talked about the kind of tech-forward nature of the companies that you've built. Stephen, talk to me a little bit about some of the kind of the impetus to go so tech-forward as you guys have.
Well, you have to do it today, particularly if you want to do small business. You need to be able to set up files and gather third-party information as efficiently as possible, be able to understand the trends as efficiently as possible. And if you can't do that, the expenses will kill you.
Yeah, 100%. So high volume, low touch, that's how you got to make the money in there. You made a comment in there where it talks about it. Everybody talks about that they've got AI, but there's not a lot of success stories. What do you think the big driver of that is, and what's the impediment we've got to get over?
Well, I think people get involved with AI because they think they need to get involved with AI today, but they don't spend the time to understand how they're going to really integrate it into their system.
Right.
They don't get the buy-in from the different departments that are going to have to change the way they're doing things.
Right.
And unless that gets done, I think they might adopt AI, but they're not getting the amount of savings that they should be getting out of it.
That makes a lot of sense. And you said some things in there that make me think about human capital management and the human capital plan and really the change management of folks. How are you thinking in your organization about what you need to do with skills and people to continue to round this curve?
Sure. Well, we have two different types of business. We have our craft business, which AI and other tech functions augment the highly skilled underwriters. Then you've got the flow business, and our flow business, the highly skilled underwriters set the dials, but the system then runs pretty much on its own, if you will. I mean, it gets looked over, but it gets pretty much on its own.
Yeah, got it. So it's human in the loop, no matter what dynamic you're looking at.
Yes.
Either they're setting
is how many?
Exactly, how many? I've got one last question for you, Stephen. So you're addressing a number of agents and brokers in there. I imagine that a lot of them are thinking about scaling. How do I get to that next point? You guys, you found that opportunity. What advice do you have to an agent or broker who's thinking about scaling and moving to that next level? What's your advice for them?
Well, I think it helps if you have a vision of where you want to go and a plan on how to get there. You got to have the courage to go out there, hire the people, and move ahead, as opposed to, well, we've made money, now let's add people and then move ahead. So I think it's a little bit risky if you don't get it right. But happy to say we got it right.
You got to take the leap of faith. Yes. Stephen Sills, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.